Raj, I got your doubt. This is your answer.
Vedantu. Learn live online. To attend a free live class, download the app.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Hi Indu, Sara, Pranay, Rachna, Pranav, Devesh, Banu, Ravindra. Oh my god, a lot many people over here. I'm so happy to be here in all your presence. So tell me, how are you all doing? Excited for the session? Wow, that's a great thing. And you kept your promise by being here at the same time, which is the right time at 6:30. Good evening, good evening. Tell me, how are you all doing? All doing well and good? Just before the exam days, making it awesome. Super excited. Okay, very good. So those who don't know me, myself Ameer Sir, master teacher of JEE Physics at Vedantu. You can call me Ameer for anything and everything, but only for physics, right? So here I kept my promise to be here at 6:30 to why we have gathered for, to make your MCQ questions, which is going to be there in the new CBSE question pattern, right? So that you'll be getting 20 out of 20 or full marks in the coming multiple choice questions. So now it's your time to make this, or whatever word you told me yesterday, right, to keep this exciting. So I hope you will keep your word, not only today, in the entire series which is going to happen, right? Okay, it's not a Mendy quiz. We'll be doing it all together. You can post your answers in the chat box. I'll be there. Okay, so let's see who is going to get the maximum marks, though it is impossible to count the marks though, but still, right? So let's make it as a fun. Hi Pratiksha, Pranav, Aryan, Inder, Gattu, Sushma. No, it's not about wave optics. So as we are starting with the first day of this particular multiple choice question series, which chapter is there more better than ray optics to start with? Nothing other than that. I think this is one of the best chapter and the chapter which I like the most also. I hope you all love this particular chapter, right? Everyone is my favorite. Anita, Guttu, Sanchu, Epset, Advait, Pulkit, Naman, Yuvika, right? Sanchu, Prajwal. Hi Prajwal. Okay, so thank you so much for the love and the excitement. So let's not waste our time. So before starting with our ray optics topics, I have to tell you, if you guys have any doubts about any particular chapter, if your theory is not clear, come to the Vedantu site and buy your micro courses, whichever chapter you like. And how much you have to pay for it? Look. Can you see for how much you have to pay? My head is covering it, right? You can see it just for 9 rupees, right? Thank you so much for telling that. I'm Poli. So guys, those Hindi people, guys, do you know what do you mean by Poli in Malayalam? Poli? Anybody knows? Guys, do you know what do you mean by Poli? Nobody knows? Okay, so I think that let us keep it as yes, awesome. Chitra was telling, right? Okay, Poli means super awesome. Okay, so it means super awesome in Malayalam. Okay, all good? Happy? So here is our first question. Tell me, you can start giving me the answers. What is the question about? Whenever a ray of light enters from one medium to another, then which of the following does not change? Which of the following does not change? You know that energy is always conserved, right? Energy is conserved means, what is the formula for energy? What is the formula for energy? E is equal to h nu, right? Energy as it going to be a constant. Very good. The frequency is also going to be a constant, right? So which is going to be a constant or which is not going to change? Very simple. Option A, frequency. Wow, good, super awesome kids. So you got it correct. Then let's go for the next question. Where is the next question? Yes, 1 minute. Yes. So we have the next question. What is the question about? A diver. A diver means the one who goes deep into the sea, right? Okay. Is at a depth of 12 meter inside water, where the refractive index of water is given as 4/3, sees the sky in a cone of semi-vertical angle. So let us look into this particular thing. Those who know the answer can give me the answers. Okay, fine. Indu, Path, so many are giving me the answer. Let's see whether the answer is correct or not. So let's draw this particular diagram. Look, a diver is there. Think that he is at the bottom, which is at a depth of how much? How much it is given? 12 meters, right? So when this person looks directly, will there be any refraction over here? Will there be any refraction at this particular moment? Tell me guys. Will there be any refraction when it goes straight? Will there be any refraction? No. So there won't be any refraction, so it just goes straight like that, right? Okay. Now, what happens if you make, or if you try to view of the outside world with an inclination? What will happen? Refraction happens, right? And as he is moving away, the angle of incidence, right? This is the angle of incidence is increasing. At a particular angle of incidence, what will happen? This will undergo, or the refracted light will be grazing through the line of separation between the medium, right? And if the angle of incidence is greater than this, what will happen? Who's going to tell me? If the angle of incidence is greater than this particular angle, what will happen? Very good, Priyanshu. It will happen total internal reflection, right? So when the total internal reflection happens, will that guy be able to see the outside world? Will he be able to? Never, right? Okay. So till here, he will be able to see, which means he will be able to see the outside world within a radius of this much, right? Okay. Which means with an angle of this much. This angle is equal to this alternate angle which I have marked over here, right? So this alternate angle over here, which is called as, what do you call this angle? Very good. It is called as the critical angle. So what is the formula for critical angle? Sin IC divided by sin R. When the angle of incidence is critical, refractive index or refraction, angle of refraction is equal to 90. So sin I by sin R is sin 90 is equal to N2 by N1, 1 divided by N refractive index of the water. Okay, so that is 1 by N is equal to how much? 4 by 3, 3 goes up. So sin I by sin 90 is 1, sin I is equal to 3 by 4. So IC is equal to sin inverse of 3 by 4, which is the same angle of the semi-vertical angle. Understood? Simple? All good? Sin inverse of 4 by 3 is what we want to find out. Anybody is having any problem? Thank you so much. Right? Yes, you were right, Akshat. So whoever have told me the answer as sin inverse 4 by 3 as the angle of semi-vertical angle, good, happy, congrats, keep it up. Okay, keep this going till we end the quiz. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we have the next problem. 1 minute. Right? Okay. What is the nature of the image formed when an object is placed between pole and focus of a concave mirror? So it is a concave mirror is what we are having, and the image is kept between pole and focus. So sorry, object is kept between pole and focus. If the object is kept between pole and focus, where the image will be formed? The image is formed on the same side of the object, right? And what will be the properties? It will be very good. The chat is flooded with the option D. Yes, you all are correct. It is option D. It is virtual, erect and enlarge, right? So now you can understand this is the level of multiple choice question which is going to come. Okay, so you don't have to get worried. If you are able to answer these kind of questions, you are the best, right? I hope nobody wants an explanation for this, for the properties of image formed in this case. It is virtual, erect and enlarge, right? Do you want me to draw the figure? Which means this is how will it be, right? When the image is kept between focus and the pole, right? You can see that the image is formed over here, which is a virtual image, right? So here you can see the virtual image is being formed. If it is virtual, obviously it will be erect, and this is enlarged, right? Okay, next problem. All good? Camera brightness is high. Okay, maybe I'm too white. Okay, no worries. Next time we'll see. That will never happen. Okay, all good. Next question. A converging lens is used to form an image on a screen. A converging lens. Which is a converging lens? Which is a converging lens? It is concave or convex? It is a convex, right? Okay, so many are giving me the answer. Let me complete the question, right? Okay, when the upper half of the lens is covered by an opaque screen. Okay, so you are having a convex lens. Okay, so let's see. You are having a convex lens over here. Okay, object was there. So think that an image is being formed over here. Okay, the image is formed. Now, when I close the upper part, or half of the part is being closed by using an opaque object, what will happen? You know that the entire image formation is being drawn in our figure by taking a single ray or two rays of light, right? But is it the number of rays which is coming from a particular object? Never. Millions and millions number of rays are being coming out of emerging from that object, right? From them, some of the rays which is passing in this particular direction is not able to come because it is covered, but still there are many rays, and because of those rays the image will be formed. But the number of rays decreases. If number of rays decreases, what will happen? The brightness of the image decreases, which means the intensity of the image formed will be decreased. So we can go for the option C, right? All good? Happy? Yes. Very good. I'm so happy to see this much of crowd in the class where everyone is so excited, energetic and so awesome. Okay, so you made my day. So let's go for the next question. Why we are waiting for? So was this? No. Next one? Yes. Okay. We combine two lenses. Okay. One is convex and the other is concave, having focal lengths f1 and f2, and their combined focal length is f. So the combination of the lengths will behave like concave lens. Okay, so they're asking two lenses are being combined. So the net combination for the focal length of the lens, you know what is the formula if two lenses are being combined? Can you tell me? 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2, right? So f1 is for convex, it is positive. What about f2? It is for concave. What is the sign of focal length of a concave lens? What is it? It is negative. So I'm going to write it as 1 by f1 minus 1 by f2, right? So this is the focal length of the combination 1 by f. So they are asking in which case the combination of these two lenses will be acting as what? Will be acting as a concave. If it has to act as a concave, the net focal length should be what? What should be the sign of net focal length? It should be negative, right? So in this equation, if 1 by f has to be negative, what should be the condition? If it has to be negative, 1 by f2 has to be greater than 1 by f1. Yes or no? This quantity, if it is greater than this, the 1 by f will be negative, right? Okay, so now just rearranging, f1 will be greater than f2. So if f1 is greater than f2, which is being said in the first option, we will get the combination of the lens as a concave lens. Very simple, right? So I hope nobody is having a doubt on this. So which option? We can go for the option A. Any problem? Anyone? I can see so many chats. Actually, I'm not able to go with the chats also, but still I'm trying to easy one, right? Okay, very good. So if it has to act as a concave lens, the net focal length has to be negative. That's all what I said, right? Okay, very good. Kumud, there is nothing to repeat, already it is recorded. And the second thing what I have to tell you is, I said only if it has to act as concave length, the net focal length has to be negative. If it has to be negative, the second term has to be greater than the first term. That's all. Simple calculation, right? Okay, no worries. We started with some questions only. Okay, next. A convex lens and a concave lens, each having the same focal length of 25 cm, are put in contact to form a combination of the lenses, which means same kind of question, but the actual real question is not same. The power of the combination. Formula for power, how will you find power? Power is equal to 1 by focal length, right? All good. So before going with the power, first let us write the formula for focal length. So if these two lenses are combined, the net focal length 1 by f will be equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2. f1 is the focal length of what? f1 is the focal length of a convex lens of 25. So it is plus 25 plus 1 by 25 with a negative. Which means what? 1 by 25 minus 1 by 25. What is it? 0. So 1 by f is equal to 0. What is 1 by f? What is 1 by f? Power is equal to 1 by f, right? So which option? Which option? It is not infinity. Focal length is infinity. So focal length is infinity, but power is equal to 0. You got the net focal length as what? 0. So 1 by f as 0. So 1 by f is equal to what? Power. Nothing more, nothing less we did. Happy? I hope nobody is having any problem with this particular question, right? All good. Very good, very good, very good. So awesome, all my kids. Good. Next question. In the formation of rainbow, the light from the sun on water droplets undergoes. What all things it is undergoing? On what all things are undergoing in that particular water droplet? First, the light ray is coming and hitting on that water droplet. That single white light is actually converted into 7 of its combined colors, right? From violet to red. That process is called as dispersion, right? That process is called as dispersion. It will go into that particular water droplet. From there, total internal reflection happens. So two things are happening. So just like the figure, what you can see over here, light rays are coming like this. When it reaches on one of the top of that particular droplet, dispersion of light is happening. Okay, the dispersion of light is happening because of each light ray is making a different refraction, right? Because each are having different wavelengths. So we already know these things. So it will be undergoing dispersion, then total internal reflection. So which option? We can go for the option C, right? Okay. Kunal says he loves me. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much for everyone. Let's go with the next question, right? Okay. Good. Mirage is a phenomenon due to. So mirage is what? You feel like water is there, but it is not actually happening, right? Okay. So because of what reason it is happening? Because of what reason it is happening? Can you tell me because of what reason this mirage is happening? Okay, so many are telling me different answers. Okay, let's go. So if you are having, let me see whether I have a figure. Yes, here you have a figure. Look. So mirage says if you are passing from one part of the, which means if this is the road, you are coming from here, okay, coming from here, okay, you think that this particular, the image of this tree is on the road. If the image of the tree is on the road, you may think that there is water over here, right? So this is called as optical illumination, right? So how this is happening? From this particular tree, light rays are coming. So as it is a hot air and within the air itself, the refractive index is different because the density will be changing because of the heat and cold of the air. Okay, so the refractive index changes, so refraction happens as the angle of incidence changes. At a particular time, instead of undergoing refraction, it will undergo total internal reflection, just like this. So what all things are happening? Refraction is happening, total internal reflection is happening. So the light may think that the light rays of this tree is coming straight like this from here, right? So when he is able to see the image of the tree over here, he may think that some reflecting body or water is present over here. So it is because of that reason we are seeing water in the road which is not actually there, which is called as optical illumination, right? All good till here. So what all things are happening? Initially refraction is happening because of different refractive index of the air, because of heat and cold, different temperature of the air. Okay, so finally it will undergoing total internal reflection, right? So which option? Refraction and total internal reflection is our option, which means option C, right? Good, happy with it? So I think it's time to go for the next question. Where is it? Okay. Now who's going to give me the answer now? For a total internal reflection, which of the following is correct? It is very simple, right? A simple question it is. What is it? From where to where the light rays has to pass through if the total internal reflection has to happen? It's simple. It has to go from denser medium to rarer medium. Why? Then only the light ray will be bending away from the normal, and at a particular position it will be bending with an angle of refraction greater than 90, which means it will be coming or reflected back into the same medium. That process is called as simply was total internal reflection. So the light rays has to pass from denser medium to rarer medium, right? So which option? Option B. All good? Okay. Next, the astronomical telescope consists of objective and eyepiece. So the focal length of the objective. So if whoever have seen this telescope, you might have seen that the diameter of the objective lens will be greater than that of the eyepiece. Why? Because it has to be bigger and more of the light rays has to be converged by that lens, because the object is very far away from the telescope, right? Because we actually look at moon, sun and all those celestial objects. So more light rays has to be converged, then only the image will be having certain contrast or brightness. So the diameter of the telescope or the objective lens will be greater. Okay, so if the diameter is greater, you know that it is almost proportional, right? Focal length is almost proportional to the radius of curvature of it, not equal to, it is proportional to. So you can say that the focal length is more, where? The focal length is more for which one? For the objective lens when you compare it with the eyepiece, right? So objective is having more when you compare it with the eyepiece. So which option we should be going for? Very good. We should be going for the option B. Happy? Great. Awesome. So in optical fibers, same kind of question in a different manner. The refractive index of the core. I hope you know what is core and what is cladding. What is core? The inside material where the light is passing is called as core, and the material which is covering the core is called as cladding. So inside is core where the light rays are passing, and it is cladding. What is happening in the optical fibers? What is happening? Total internal reflection, right? So if the total internal reflection has to happen, where the light ray should be traveling, in the denser medium or in the rarer medium? It should be in the denser medium. What is the refractive index of the denser medium should be? It should be greater, right? Okay, so for the core, the refractive index will be greater than that of the cladding. So which option? We can go for the option A, guys. So sorry, so this was all which we have planned for this. If you guys have understood, if you are able to understand, and if you are able to give me the answers, then it's done perfectly. Still, if you have doubts with any of the theories, so you can see all my videos related to the theories. Okay, so it will be much better. You can type my name and the particular topic. Now if you want re-optics, so we have done a video on the theories and the previous year question. You can go and watch it. It will be much better. You can make a quick revision also, right? So that's great. So this is a success stories of Vedantu. So you can also be a part of it once you become a part of it, right? Okay, so one more thing what I have to tell you is, guys, for all these things what we did for you, and if you like it, if you think that this was a great thing what we did for you, you just have to press the like button. And if you think that this is not only good for you, your friends can also do better, right? So what do you have to do? Just share it with your friends. They let them also gain lot much of knowledge. If they are not aware of this multiple choice question, they will also be aware of it. It'll be much better. And the last part, which is subscription part, guys, for all these things, right? We took this much of things, all these things we are doing just for you, so that you'll get much marks, you'll get more confidence in this multiple choice question and in the board exam which is coming. For all these things, what we are asking? Nothing more. We are not asking any money, nothing from your pocket you have to spend. Move your cursor, just press the subscribe button. Not only we are benefited, you will also get lot much of videos which Vedantu is doing. You will get the notification that videos are more than enough to get a good mark in your coming board exam, right? We will do Menti quiz. Okay, don't worry at all. Once we will do Menti quiz, but don't worry, we'll take care of all the things whatever you are telling. So guys, I hope you all enjoy the class. Tell me yes or no, guys, enjoy the class? Yes. Thank you so much, Ravindra. Okay, so what I want to tell you is, next day, which means tomorrow also, I want every one of you here at the right time. Okay, I'll be expecting, and as I have told you, I'll be expecting all this appreciation and this excitement till the session ends, which means all these sessions. So till we meet next time, bye guys, take care. Okay, and study well and rock the exams. Bye.